Would you look at that? How do we do this? Guys, I never find survey stakes. I mean, yes, this property has been surveyed, but I mean, look how old this is. It's been a long time. I guess they use that as a survey stake, is way up there, but here's my stake. I just found my south. Man, it's really raining, isn't it? I just found my southeast property line from an original survey, I guess, done a long time ago. And I just found my northeast. So now we're gonna go look for the southwest marker. We're just putting that there to temporarily mark that stake. Golly, this sucks.
Make me work, make me sweat inside, make me feel like I'm alive. Take this hurt, lady, throw it in my face. Don't let these bones slow you down. 'Cause I'm coming on strong. The grass should have looked greener. I need a true believer in disguise. Yeah.
You need a water tank? Hold the water. You need an old propane tank for your smoker? We'll actually probably take this out with the tractor or skid steer, and we'll use it like we do over here. You're going to see this tank over here that we use to burn stuff like very, very quickly. So we could use this for it. Or, I mean, you could make a smoker. This is way, way bigger than what I would like to use. But I'll probably cut the end caps off. Use these as smokers. So we got 2 end caps. And then this looks like it's 5 or 6 foot long. We'll cut this half and have two fire pit rings. So get four fire pits out of this. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're here at 58 Falling Star in the rain, and we are cutting down some trees. Let's check it out. So in this area you guys see right here, this is all trees, mostly cedar trees. We had the barrel that I was just talking about over there. We have that one right there. I was sitting here yesterday. And what we're doing is cutting down all these cedar trees and putting all the brush and stuff inside and burning it. And then look behind you. We're keeping all the cedar posts. Whether we use those for projects or we sell them or whatever, it's one less thing we have to get rid of or burn or whatever. But the goal is we're wanting to steal a lot of this dirt and level out this area so it'll be ready for some home pads. We got a ½ acre here. We bought the full 1 acre with the house that you guys have seen, the 58 Falling Star house. It's 1 full acre, but it's on its own ½ acre parcel. And then we have this empty ½ acre parcel over here. And so the biggest hiccup, we're outside city limits, but the biggest hiccup for us is going to be septic aerobic system. So a lot of the time the county really wants you to be like in an acre for a system like that, but they do make exceptions if it's an existing lot. And so I'd love to put 2 tiny homes on here, but I'm already making an exception with getting a septic system for 1 unit. So we'll talk to them, and it's a good sized lot. So if we can get a big enough septic aerobic system out here, we'll set it up for 2 units would be the goal. If not, we'll do 1 unit and maybe do like a garage or a little hangout area. I don't know. This is still very fresh. We just bought this property, and I hadn't came up with any plans for this area yet. But when the skid steer came out here, I didn't want him to just push down all these trees and it have all the branches and everything just make a mess, because then we're sitting there having to have big bonfires, which is not a good thing out here this close to all our neighbors and all these other trees. When the skid steer's out here, he'll push these. We left about 3-4 foot up so he can push these out with the skid steer, and then we have way less debris and stuff that we're having to get rid of. So a little bit of work up front is going to save us a lot of time, hassle, and expense when we get ready to start moving some dirt around here. But yeah, let's go check on Thad Brad. We can load this up now with all this water. I know this doesn't seem like much, but having this set up, just sucking in that fresh air and just burning the stuff just so quick, so fast, and just allows for us to get rid of a lot of brush very, very quickly without having to haul it off. I just throw those in there.
Yeah, I guess where you don't let the stuff beat down there.
Gotcha.
It goes out.
Gotcha.
I do sometimes. I put a few.
Yeah. I'd normally be scared because of just stuff getting out, making a mess, or a fire, but this rain, we don't have to worry about that much. Turned out to be a good day to do this.
Yeah.
As long as we're not just getting wet and miserable. If it was gonna keep coming down like it was for a second there, that would have gotten a little miserable. But rain stopped. We started filming and it was raining. Oh, watch out. Bad Brad in the house. It's good. It's snowing. We're out here at 58 Falling Star. We're cutting some trees outside, getting ready to get some more lots ready out here by the lake, but it's raining right now. So we stepped inside for a second, and you guys can't smell this, but it smells really bad in here. We've got a skunk, I guess, that's spraying around the house, underneath the house, somewhere. But man, we can't get over it. It's like it will disappear for a few days, for a week or whatever, and then I guess we piss him off again. He goes to spraying, but this is for the birds. We gotta get rid of the smell. Y'all let me know if you got any suggestions, actually. I've got a live trap. I'm gonna put a live trap out and see if we can't catch that sucker. But I've done that before. Actually, it was my house that I lived in. It was a pier and beam space, and our dog kept getting sprayed outside, and the skunk would go underneath the house. And so I put a live trap right outside where he was going in at, and we caught him. Actually called the city of Denison. They came and picked him up, but I don't know what to do out here. But we're supposed to, my guys were supposed to have brought the live traps here, but I don't think they did. So we'll try to get them out here and catch some skunks. Right now it's not a big deal because it's not like it's overwhelming, but golly, we get close to getting ready to have tenants out here and they walk up and the house smells like skunk. That's gonna be like an immediate 1-star review on Airbnb, and that's not good. We like our 5-star reviews. We don't like our 1-star. Of course, last week we took off because of the snowmageddon. And the guys started here Monday and did a little bit of work, but the last 3 days we've had really good weather, and so we've been, actually the last 2 days, we've been outside cutting down the trees in this lot. We'll go check out here in a second once like I said, the rain slows down. But I'm kind of excited about this because it's a half-acre lot, and it's just like this house to where we have views of the lake from this house. I don't know if that house is gonna have views or not. It depends on the elevation and what I build. So we'll see here soon enough, but it is really close to the lake. It's walking distance. I think anything we do around here is gonna be really cool because it is close to the lake. So even though you don't have like a primo lake view, the fact that you can be down to the lake like that is, I think, a good selling point for Airbnb. I'm gonna feel really bad because we're out here undercover and Bad Brad's out there working in the rain. We'll do some work with him in the rain. We can't get any of our camera gear wet, so we got to be careful with that. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but as you can see behind me, we've got the half-acre lot getting cleared. Once again, this is our lake property off of Falling Star in Denison. We purchased the home. It's around 1,800 square foot. A lot of time these old houses will come like with an acre, and it's not been platted outside of that. But this house, even though it came with an acre, it had a separately platted half acre. So the house sits on approximately a half acre, and then we've got this half acre back behind me that we'll be able to build on. We'll be able to put a lake house on it. And so that's what really kind of put me on this house, was the fact that you could buy the house that sits on the half acre, and then we got the other half acre. It was all the same deal, but I knew we could get this house going, get it rented, put it on Airbnb, and then also have the half acre lot that we could build on in the future. I don't have any immediate plans to build on, but it may be a good project for us this next fall, so we can have it ready for the following spring. We got a lot of projects going on right now that we're trying to get pushed through and have ready for the summer Airbnb season. Even though Airbnb does really well for us all year long, we can raise our rates a little bit more in the summer. It seems like we get a little bit more. They just rent easier, because that's when people, like, we're coming up to spring break, people are taking spring break vacations, summer vacation. It's just we stay booked a lot more, like I said, at a higher rate. So we've got this property in our 6 tiny homes that we're really pushing to get done. So some of the time I kick myself because I find deals that are decent, but I end up passing on them just because I feel like it could be a better deal, or maybe there's another better deal out there. And for the most part, I mean, I'm pretty confident in those decisions I make, but there's always a few of those deals you kind of kick yourself, hindsight 2020, especially once a year, 2, 3 years has passed in this market we've been in, to where it just keeps going up. So that was kind of the feeling that I had, was at 140, do I really want this? And at the time we had the lot that's like right on the water, and we were going to be building out there, and it's going to be a cool project. So I was like, do I want this? But like I said, with having this half acre behind me, and I could get the whole place for 140, I've not run just a ton of comps, but I mean, this half acre, if you could build a structure that had the views of the water and being this close to the water, I mean, I don't, 75,000, 90,000, I don't know. I mean, the lot itself, once cleared up and kind of get it ready to build on, I mean, it's got a lot of value to it. And so I kind of took that in consideration and deducted it from the 140 and realized, hey, this is really what I'm getting the house for, and get the lot that we can develop in the future. So like I said, that's what put me over the top. And so we went through the bank. So even though, yeah, we do pay cash for some of these lots, I love to be able to use the bank's money when I can. And this is a great deal for that. So we had the price negotiated at the 140, did the 20% down, and just financed the rest. Built in a little bit of money for the construction cost and all that, because we are doing quite a bit of remodeling. So that's where we're at on this house. I think once it's all said and done, we'll probably be in the house at 200-ish, being a 140 purchase price, and put about 60,000 into it. At that point in time, I don't know what the house would be worth. I mean, it's probably worth 250, 300, and then we got the lot next door that we can build on as is. Even though we paid 140 for it, the appraisal came back in, I think, 250. So I mean, we had instant equity, and that made me feel a lot better too. Once I got the appraisal back and saw like how much above purchase price it was. So that's what made me feel really good about the deal. So yeah, we'll be 200 in the house. We'll cash flow it. I'm imagining during the summer we'll probably push $3,500, $4,500 a month. Of course, we've got expenses. We'll have mortgage payment we'll have to pay. We'll have taxes, insurance, and of course just the upkeep and the maintenance. But it still should be a really good deal. We'll be able to come out here and visit and bring the family out here and spend a weekend just having fun. But so that's a little of the financials, where we're at as far as the price of the house, and kind of how we were able to purchase it with using the bank's money, putting that 20% down. So yeah, you guys stay tuned. We should have some more videos of this house coming out here in the next few weeks, and we'll probably have the skid steer out here in the next week or two, and we'll get some footage of that, showing some dirt getting moved and getting ready, building those house pads. So again, you guys let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. Until next time, peace.